I'm the Manager of Public Outreach and Support for TVA's Natural Resource Program. You should be seeing a picture of me and one of Kendra Brickley with the Conservation Fund. You will be hearing more from Kendra in a minute. I hope you've had a wonderful summer and had the opportunity to spend some time on the Tennessee River or TVA's public land. If you did, perhaps you noticed some improvements to TVA's public spaces or to other areas along our lakes while you were launching a boat, camping, fishing, or maybe even taking a hike. For the last few years, we have increased our emphasis on TVA's cultural and natural resources management and recreational and environmental education opportunities, often working with federal, state, and local partners like you to bring about significant outcomes for the region. We manage approximately 11,000 miles of shoreline, 650,000 surface acres of reservoir water, and 293,000 acres of reservoir lands for cultural and natural resource protection, recreation, and other purposes to benefit the people of the valley. This is not a task we take lightly, and that's why I'm reaching out to ask you for help. While we have some great ideas about areas for improvement, we know you all might have even better suggestions. That's why we partnered with the Conservation Fund to help determine areas where we can improve and where we can potentially partner with others to make the Tennessee Valley an even better place to live, work, and raise a family. To be clear, what you're getting ready to participate in is not a part of a regulatory process. It is strictly a voluntary conversation to help inform TVA of possible opportunities and preferences related to resource stewardship in the Valley. We will be using this information that we gather to help inform our strategic decision making. Many of you were invited to our face-to-face interactive sessions earlier this summer. We get it. Summers are busy and many of you were unable to make it. For some of you, this is new. So here's what we've done. We reduced our 3-hour live session to something that should take you an hour or less to complete. I hope you can find the time to help us and to help shape the strategy of TVA's Natural Resource Program moving forward. With that, Kendra, I'll hand it off to you.
Great. Thanks, Rachel. I'm Kendra Brickley with the Conservation Fund. The Conservation Fund is a top-rated national nonprofit organization. The Tennessee Valley Authority asked us to lead these listening sessions because of our unique focus on making conservation work for America. With our partners, we create solutions that make both environmental and economic sense. For this project, we are inviting diverse stakeholders like you to come to the table to identify what the future of TVA's natural resources could and should look like. For more than 30 years, the fund has worked throughout the Tennessee Valley on land and water conservation, including over 300,000 acres and 100 projects across 37 counties in Tennessee alone. We also engage with communities, businesses, and other partners to meet their needs, including sustainable tourism assessments, place-based workshops, entrepreneurship workshops, and Appalachian Gateway Community team-based regional action planning programs. The fund has also helped entrepreneurs in Central Appalachia access technical assistance and funding for natural resource-based businesses and led green infrastructure planning in Nashville-Davidson County. In June, TVA and the fund convened 5 in-person listening sessions across the Tennessee River Valley, gathering stakeholder input on TVA's natural resources. We are providing this additional online offering to engage more partners, residents, and users of TVA's natural resources to share their thoughts on opportunities, needs, and priorities. The attached link will engage you in a series of questions asking for your written input. The input will focus specifically on these natural resource focus areas. That is, stewardship of water resources, ecotourism, commercial and public recreation, cultural resources, land, wildlife, and habitat management, and public land protection. It will also include an assessment of the stewardship needs in each of these natural resource focus areas, such as access management, asset development or improvement, conservation or preservation, and public education or outreach needs. If any of these gaps or opportunities have a geographic component, we ask that you share the location to identify the general or specific area. Please walk through all 6 of the focus areas. Examples are provided in each area, but don't feel constrained by these. You may have other ideas to share. If you don't have input for a specific section, Feel free to skip it and move on, but you are welcome to include information in any of the areas. The result will be a summary report of strategies or recommendations that inform TVA's strategic planning efforts and its future decision making. To find out more, please contact us for more information.